Jay cut the cake with the same knife he stuck in Conan's back.
Today we're counting down our picks for the most notable celebrities who seem to hold a deep animosity towards each other. Number 10, Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall.
What is your problem?
I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Although they played best friends on screen in Sex and the City, the rift between them dates back to the original show's run, reportedly stemming from heated salary negotiations. Speculation about their feud persisted through the two sequel films until the third movie was scrapped after Cattrall declined to reprise her role. Cattrall has publicly stated that she and Parker were never friends, a sentiment she reiterated in a 2018 Instagram post, where she described Parker as cruel following the death of her brother. Their relationship remained so strained that even when Cattrall made a cameo on And Just Like That, she refused to interact physically with Parker. Number 9, Alyssa Milano and Shannon Doherty. In 1998, the fantasy series Charmed premiered on the WB, following three sister witches attempting to lead normal lives.
So can we talk about what's really bothering you?
No, I'm still furious with you.
Alyssa Milano and Shannon Doherty played two of the sisters until Doherty exited the show at the end of the third season, and her character was killed off. Initially, reports suggested Doherty left voluntarily, but in 2023, she refuted this, alleging that she was fired after Milano gave producers an ultimatum. Rumors of a discord between both actresses has since circulated, and they were further fueled by Doherty's claims. Milano later countered, asserting that she lacked the authority to fire anyone. Number 8, Howard Stern and Bill Maher.
I have a long, storied history, ups and downs with that man.
Maher apparently took offense to Howard Stern openly expressing his love and admiration for his wife, Beth Ostrowski, whom he married in 2008. Maher suggested that Stern's continuous display of affection was unfair to his first wife, Allison Burns. In response, the veteran radio host criticized Maher's comments as convoluted and nutty, and accused him of sexism. Stern advised Maher to shut his mouth and hinted that any friendship they once had was now over. Maher doesn't seem to have responded, but it may do him a favor to not take painkillers for someone else's headache. Number 7, Alec Baldwin and Shia LaBeouf. In 2013, Shia LaBeouf was set to make his Broadway debut in a revival of the Lyle Kessler play Orphans, opposite Alec Baldwin. However, shortly after rehearsals began, it was reported that LaBeouf would be withdrawing from the production, citing creative differences. Apparently, the only differences that existed were between him and Baldwin. The two actors, known for their fiery temperaments, reportedly clashed during the production and were deemed incompatible by the director.
Creative differences?
I think that's what you got to say as sort of a business-savvy answer for what actually happened.
Number 6, Ryan Murphy and Kings of Leon. Ryan Murphy's hit musical series Glee featured numerous song covers performed by its characters. While obtaining the rights to these songs was mostly straightforward, Murphy occasionally faced rejections, notably from Kings of Leon.
You know that I can use somebody.
After the rock band declined to have their song Use Somebody covered on the show, Murphy had some choice words for them. He accused them of being self-centered and missing the big picture. In response, Kings of Leon drummer Nathan Followhill fired back with a tweet that many deemed to be homophobic. Number 5, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Since her breakout hit Bodak Yellow, Cardi B has drawn comparisons to rap icon Nicki Minaj. Rumors of a feud between them began swirling shortly after, fueled by lyrics in their respective songs that were seemingly aimed at each other. Despite appearing together on the Migos song Motorsport, their collaboration did little or nothing to ease the tensions. Matters between the two ultimately came to a head in September 2018. Cardi B attempted to physically attack Minaj at a New York Fashion Week after-party, but was left with a noticeable bump on her head after being intercepted by bodyguards.
After the confrontation, Nicki returned to her hotel looking none the worse for wear.
Number 4, David Letterman and Jay Leno. Following Johnny Carson's retirement from The Tonight Show in 1992, many anticipated that David Letterman would naturally succeed him. After all, Letterman's show aired immediately after Carson's on the same network. However, NBC executives were turned off by Letterman's habit of mocking them on air and worried that his offbeat humor may alienate viewers. Consequently, they chose Jay Leno instead.
Let's see how you all feel in 30 years.
Sparking a contentious rivalry between the two hosts. Although Letterman moved to CBS to helm The Late Show, he seemingly harbored resentment for Leno and often mocked him on the program. Number 3, Chevy Chase and Donald Glover. Decades after gaining fame on Saturday Night Live, Chevy Chase experienced a career resurgence with his portrayal of Pierce Hawthorne on Community. However, off-camera, Chase's behavior caused a rift between him and his castmates, notably Donald Glover. One incident in particular involved Chase reportedly using a racial slur while discussing a scene with Glover and co-star Yvette Nicole Brown.
He reportedly asked if his character would say the N-word next, except he said the N-word.
This ultimately played a role in his decision to leave the show. While Glover has rarely addressed the incident in public, he alluded to it during his appearance at the 2023 Writers Guild Awards.
And Chevy Chase once called me, you know what, this is about Paul.
Number 2, 50 Cent and Ja Rule. It's unclear how their conflict started. According to 50 Cent, it dates back to 1999, when Ja Rule spotted 50 hanging out with a man who had robbed him of his jewelry. However, Ja Rule contends that their beef began because he snubbed 50 Cent while shooting a music video.
That's a different story.
Regardless, the two have been at each other's throats for decades. From numerous diss tracks to actual physical altercations, this is an enmity that will probably be taken to the grave. Number 1, Taylor Swift and Kanye West. The year was 2009. The event was the MTV Video Music Awards. Rising star Taylor Swift had just won the Moon Man for Best Female Video when she was infamously interrupted by Kanye West.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Thus, one of music's greatest feuds was born, but in the ensuing years, they appear to be moving towards reconciliation.
So I guess I have to say to all the other winners tonight, I'm really happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish. But Kanye West has had one of the greatest careers of all time.
Swift even presented West with the 2015 Video Vanguard Award on the same stage where they first crossed paths. However, any progress made was undone when West referenced Swift in his track, Famous, claiming she approved a controversial lyric, despite her saying otherwise.
I want to say to all the young women out there, there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments or your fame.